Right friends, listen, this video you're about to watch was recorded yesterday from a good friend of mine, Dave, who has been on his channel before. I've spoke to Dave and is okayed it for me to share what he recorded yesterday. We're talking about silver, and yes, it's actually really happening. All right, it's really happening. So if you got silver, expect the prices to rocket very soon. Now, after you finish watching this video, there will be a live stream between David and myself tonight at 8 PM UK time. If you want to learn all about silver, this is what you do not need to miss.
Silver's now approaching new all-time highs again, but it's only new all-time highs since 1979 when I was a little baby boy. $52.50 in early January 1980, and we're just about that again now. Is there anything else on earth which is about the same sort of price it was in the late 70s and early 1980? No. Look how much houses have gone up. Look how much property's gone up. Look how much wheat, barley, grain, rice, sugar. Look how much everything's gone up since the 1970s. And here we are now. Silver has just about got back to where it was in 1979, 1980. There's nothing else on the planet, nothing else on earth that is still the same sort of price it was in the 70s. Everything's gone up. Just look at how much property has gone up since 1970s. That is what we're expecting from here now. That is how much silver's got to go to catch up where it should be. And that's going to happen. But what's it going to be like? Because all these entities that are short silver to the tune of billions of ounces, well, they're going to have to try and cover. They've got to go into the market and buy billions of ounces of silver just at the same time when there's a rush of investors. And there is a rush that is happening now. There's lines outside the bullion dealers. All the bullion dealers are sold out, awaiting stock. As soon as they got stock, it's sold out again. And I know this is happening. I've got people writing to me and they're saying, I've been on a waiting list, notify me when you got stock. As soon as they've got stock, even at very high prices, sold out. There's a flood of investors, and that's like small time investors I'm talking about. And then you've got the medium ones. They want to put hundreds of thousands of units of currency, dollars, pounds, yen, euros, into silver bullion. And then you've got the millionaires. There are millionaires that want to get into silver bullion. And then you've got the billionaires. Now, a billionaire is not that much these days. It sounds incredible, but there's a lot of billionaires. Back in 1970s, in the mid-1970s, the Hunt brothers bought a lot of silver. They were billionaires. A billionaire back in the 1970s was really something, you know. A billionaire nowadays, it is something, but there's a lot of billionaires. You know, it's just because the dollar is going down, the pound, the yen are going down. It used to be a millionaire was something. A millionaire is not that much these days. There's little old ladies, their house is worth $1 million. And they're like, oh, I'm a millionaire. It used to sound like a lot, but it's nothing these days. A billionaire is not much. So there's billionaires wanting to get into silver. First one was called David Bateman. He put $1 billion into silver bullion. And he's a very wise man. He's made a huge profit. There are other billionaires wanted to. And then you've got the tens of billions or the hundreds of billions. What do you call that? Hundreds of a billionaire. People want to put $100 billion into silver bullion. And then you've got the big companies then, the huge companies, the hedge funds, the investment funds. They're rushing into silver. They haven't got exposure. They haven't got enough exposure. They want to get in like 10% exposure to silver. 10% of like hundreds of billions wants to get into silver. And then let's go above that. The big companies, the big bullion banks, they want to get into silver. And then you've got the countries. Now you go to the very top. The new Hunt brothers are China, Russia, and India. These three. Then let's talk. There's other BRICS nations as well. Saudi Arabia are buying big into silver. But all the other BRICS nations, they want to get into silver. But these three, China, Russia, and India. Russia has officially said we're going to try and restock the silver stockpiles that have been going down and down and down for decades now. The Russia Central Bank ran out of silver. Now they want to restock those stockpiles. Good luck with that. You and everyone else are trying to buy silver. China, we know, have been officially trying to restock their stockpiles. They really want to buy silver. They're sending ships to South America to buy unrefined ore. That's enough to tell you there's something big going on. And they're buying, these countries who are mining silver, as soon as it's mined, China buys the ore before it's even been refined. That's how desperate they are for silver. Imagine the cost of shipping all that weight back to China, refine it in China. So China, Russia, now India, oh my word. The demand for silver in India, they've just gone crazy. We all knew India used to like gold. Now gold's looking expensive. And I think this is across the board. When you look at gold, gold's nearing $5,000 soon. And then it'll be 6, then it'll be 7. It's looking very expensive. Whether you're small time or whether you're big time, gold is looking expensive. Silver's still cheap. That's what India's thinking. India's loading the boat, and they're now repricing silver 10 to 1 with gold. Whereas the official Americans price is 80 to 1. 80 ounces of silver worth 1 of gold. But officially, silver are going to be pricing silver 10 to 1 with gold. What? How's that going to work? You know, India are just ahead. They know it will be soon 10 to 1 with gold. So it's the price ratio between gold and silver. That's what's interesting. Gold is in surplus every year. Gold is just in surplus. Why are they continuing to mine so much gold? There's plenty already in the vaults. There's loads of gold. Supply of gold is more than demand. Why do you keep mining it? They've got all these huge vaults full of gold. They've been full for decades, probably hundreds of years, maybe even longer. And then they have to build another. They've got no more room. Okay, let's build another big vault and start filling that up. And that fills up with gold. Got no more room. Let's build another vault. And that's filling up. We'll have to build another bigger vault. Hang on. Why are we digging this gold out of the ground here and then digging another hole and putting in this secure vault over here? Why? Why? Gold's in surplus every year. Silver is in deficit every year for 100 years now. Back in 1925, a lot of these central bank vaults and the big bullion vaults around the world were full up about half and half gold and silver. Roughly half and half. Gold and silver, you know. For 100 years now, the silver has been getting drained because there's been a deficit. Meaning more silver is getting burned up, used up in industry than is being mined. So this gold, is a lot more gold being mined than gets used up and not recovered. It's nearly all recovered. Any gold used in industry is economic to retrieve. It's nearly $5,000 per ounce. It's economic to retrieve that. You get it back. It's just building up and up in the vault. The silver that was in the vaults, 1925, has been going down and down and down until that space is empty. They get to the bottom. They get to the floor. There's none more there. Oh, well, we've got this gold in surplus coming in. We'll put it where the silver used to be. The space that used to have all this silver is now getting filled up with even more gold. And here we are, the end of 2025, they've run out of silver. All the big bullion vaults have run out of silver. The LBMA has just run out. Tiny bits left, very small, but essentially, to all intents and purposes, they've run out. The COMEX, they say they've got this much left. They pretty much run out. There's a few other places. Shanghai Gold Exchange, they say they've got this much silver left. Some people accuse them of double counting it. They've pretty much, to all intents and purposes, run out. At the same time, Russia wants to start restocking. All these banks are going to do the same as Russia. Russia's just the first. India's trying to restock. They're trying to restock all that space that used to be filled up with silver. How are you going to restock it? It's all been burned up in iPhones, iPads, computer screens, TV screens, nuclear control rods, vehicles, especially electric vehicles, solar panels. It's all on landfill now. And I've heard it's very expensive and very costly, almost impossible to get it back. It's very energy intensive and damaging to the earth. Very expensive to try and get this silver back. There's about 800 million ounces of silver mined every year, but demand is twice that, maybe 3 times if we knew the true figures, but they lie about the figures. There's so much misinformation about silver supply and demand. Jeffrey Christian is the banker's spokesman. The people he works for, the bankers, tell him, look, do not let the truth get out there. Downplay the figures. Same military only uses 50 million ounces of silver every year. It's laughable, isn't it? Is there anybody stupid enough to believe that? China, Russia, America is the biggest military. All militaries, NATO. Look at Ukraine, Russia. Look at Israel in the Middle East. how much military equipment there is being made and getting used up. And yet Jeffrey Christian was saying it's only 50 million ounces worldwide. That's 50 million ounces of the total silver that's used up. It's been quite openly said that it's probably 10 times that. Silverwars.com says it's 500 million ounces, and it could be more than that. It could be way more than 10 times what the lie is. There's so many lies about silver. Solar panels, it's all lies. The official figures, the Silver Institute and the Silver Survey, Metals Focus, they say 200 million ounces of silver is all that's getting eaten up in about 1 terawatt of solar panels being made this year. That is a lie. It's a bold-faced, fat lie. It's more than double that. It's more like 500 million ounces again. I reckon it's 500 million ounces are getting used up in military. 500 million ounces are getting used up in solar panels. If they're making 1 terawatt, next year they've got to make more than 1 terawatt. The demand is there. And then there's another 500 million, probably something like that, getting used up in aerospace, robotics, AI data centers, electronics. And then you've got all the other uses, electric cars. The solid state batteries are going to take 1 kilo of silver per application. Why not? Why not trash it away? Because it's so cheap. It's still $50 per ounce. It's so cheap, just trash it away. We are on the cusp of something absolutely massive.